Disrespect is a test of force, and almost everyone fails it the exact same way. Someone drops a sharp comment, ignores your presence, or attacks your character, and your ego instantly takes the bait. Your chest tightens, your pulse spikes, and a violent urge to defend yourself takes over. You want to snap back, put them in their place, or prove to everyone in the room that you are not someone to be played with. Even if you hold your tongue in the moment, the battle doesn't stop there. You take that person home with you. You sit in your car replaying the interaction, walking through every single word, building elaborate counter-arguments and proving to a ghost in your mind how right you were. Think about the absurdity of that exchange. A toxic individual threw out a lazy 10-second sentence, and in return, you handed them 10 hours of your peace, your focus, and your energy. You let a person you don't even respect dictate the quality of your entire day. You surrendered your emotional remote control to someone who couldn't care less about your well-being. When Marcus Aurelius sat down to write his personal journals, words meant only for his own eyes, not an audience. He started his mornings with a severe reality check. He told himself explicitly that the people he would interact with that day would be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. He didn't write this to be cynical or bitter. He wrote it because he understood a fundamental law of human nature. Expecting broken people to act whole is a form of self-sabotage. When you get angry at someone for being disrespectful, you are essentially getting angry at water for being wet or fire for burning. You are demanding that reality bend to your preferences. The Stoics recognize that the world is filled with individuals who lack self-awareness, emotional discipline, and basic decency. That is not a shock. It is the baseline reality of existence. The moment you expect everyone to treat you with fairness and grace, you set yourself up for endless disappointment and constant outrage. To break free from this trap, you have to understand where toxic behavior actually originates. Cruelty, passive aggression, and cheap shots are almost never about you. They are confessions. A person who is genuinely strong, secure, and at peace with themselves feels zero desire to tear down another human being. They don't need to assert dominance, manufacture drama, or project superiority because their self-worth is already anchored. When someone attacks you, they are simply giving you a transparent view of the chaos living inside their own mind. Their hostility is a manifestation of their own insecurity, jealousy, or internal misery. They are suffering, and because they cannot handle their own pain, they attempt to export it to you. Knowing this changes the entire dynamic. Why would you absorb poison from a person who is drinking it themselves? You wouldn't throw a physical punch at a sick person for coughing near you. So stop taking emotional illness personally. There is a profound distinction between an event and your judgment of that event. Someone speaking words in your direction is just physical sound waves moving through space. Those vibration patterns have zero inherent power to degrade your character, ruin your reputation, or diminish your intrinsic worth. The sound waves cannot enter your soul. The only way an insult gains power is if you actively reach out, pick it up, internalize it, and decide that it matters. As Epictetus famously put it, if a person manages to provoke you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. Harm requires your consent. If someone calls you a liar but you know you are honest, the statement is false. It carries no weight. If someone calls you weak but you know your own strength, their opinion is irrelevant. The insult only hurts when it hits a hidden insecurity you already hold about yourself. When you are totally grounded in who you are, another person's opinion becomes as insignificant as the noise of traffic outside your window. When a toxic person tries to push your buttons, they are setting a trap. They want a reaction. They are begging you to lower your standards, match their volume, and get down in the mud with them. The second you lose your temper, raise your voice, or engage in a petty back and forth, you lose. You validate their strategy. You hand them the exact power they were seeking and double the foolishness in the room. True authority is not about shouting the loudest or having the final word. True authority is remaining completely undisturbed while chaos unfolds around you. It is the ability to look directly at disrespect, recognize it for the pathetic bid for attention that it is, and give it absolutely zero access to your state of mind. This does not mean you become a doormat or allow people to walk over your physical boundaries. There is a massive difference between emotional detachment and passivity. A Stoic handles disrespect with cold, surgical clarity. If a boundary needs to be set, you set it without anger, without raising your voice, and without drama. You state what is acceptable and what is not, or you simply remove yourself from the environment entirely. You enforce the boundary not to punish them, but to protect your own standards. When you remove emotion from the equation, you rob the offender of their leverage. Nothing disarms an aggressive, toxic individual faster than total, unshakable indifference. When they throw a strike expecting a collision and instead hit empty air, they are left stumbling over their own weight. Your calm becomes a mirror that reflects their own foolishness back onto them. You need to train yourself to view disrespectful people not as obstacles, but as weight training for your character. Smooth seas do not make skilled sailors. If you are only calm when everyone is polite, your composure is weak. It relies entirely on ideal external conditions. But when someone treats you with outright disrespect, and you manage to maintain your silence, hold your frame, and protect your peace, your mental strength expands. That difficult person just gave you a free opportunity to practice patience, self-control, and emotional mastery. In a strange way, they served as a workout partner for your mind. Stop waiting for the world to become polite. You will never sanitize society. You cannot police every mouth, filter every personality, or force bad actors to act right. Arrogant, manipulative, and rude people will cross your path tomorrow, next week, and for the rest of your life. The goal was never to eliminate toxic people from the world. The goal was to make yourself immune to their influence. The moment you stop expecting broken people to act whole and start demanding total emotional discipline from yourself, you become completely untouchable. If this message resonated with you today, don't let the momentum end here. Make sure to subscribe to Axiom Stoic, take a deep breath, and take back control of your life. See you in the next one.